Hello, everyone, and welcome to Williams Tops TV. I'm your guide on this fascinating journey through the most amazing corners of the world. Today, we'll delve into a subject that arouses curiosity and fascination: the most incredible cemeteries on the planet. From majestic sculptures to the tombs of legendary characters, these places tell stories that transcend time and invite us to reflect on life and death. Get ready to discover places full of history, mystery, and beauty, where each tombstone hides a unique and moving story. Number 1. Waverley Cemetery, Sydney, Australia. Waverley Cemetery, located in Sydney, Australia, has the honor of being the oldest funeral service provider in the city. Since its opening in 1877, this place has been chosen as the final resting place for numerous influential and significant people. As well as being a final destination for many, Waverley Cemetery offers visitors a unique opportunity to immerse themselves in Sydney's history, as many of the monuments and gravestones tell stories of times past. If you are a movie buff, you may recognize Waverley Cemetery from its appearance in the movie The Great Gatsby. Gatsby's funeral scene was filmed precisely in this picturesque cemetery. In addition to its rich history and movie connections, Waverley Cemetery also provides visitors with some of the best views of the city of Sydney, adding an extra element of beauty. Number 2. Mare Cemetery, Maramures, Romania. Mare Cemetery, located in the picturesque village of Sapana, in the region of Maramures, Romania, is a unique gem in the world of cemeteries. What distinguishes it from other resting places is its peculiarity. The tombstones are not simple blocks of stone, but colorful works of art that look like something out of a fairy tale or an animated movie. Each tombstone is adorned with paintings that tell the story of the person lying beneath it, showing scenes from their life, their accomplishments, and their passions. These depictions range from everyday moments to important milestones in the lives of the departed, creating a vibrant and poignant portrait of those who once walked this earth. Mare Cemetery has become a popular tourist destination, not only for its uniqueness, but also for the beauty and originality of its artwork. Visitors can stroll among the gravestones and marvel at the artistic skills of the carvers and painters who created them, while reflecting on the life and death of those who rest in this special place. Number 3. Aoyama Cemetery, Tokyo, Japan. Aoyama Cemetery, located in the heart of Tokyo, is an iconic place that not only serves as a final resting place, but is also a focal point for the history and culture of the Japanese capital. Since its opening, it has been chosen as the resting place of numerous prominent figures in Tokyo's history and society. What makes Aoyama Cemetery particularly remarkable is its natural setting and its connection to the sakura, or cherry blossom season. Each year during the spring, sakura adorn the cemetery's landscape with a show of color and fragrance. This annual event attracts thousands of visitors, both locals and tourists, who come to enjoy a stroll among the blossoming trees and admire the ephemeral beauty of the cherry blossoms. Beyond its natural beauty, Aoyama Cemetery is a place of serenity and contemplation, where visitors can reflect on life and death while exploring the meandering paths and memorials. In addition, its historical and cultural significance makes it a must-see destination for those interested in immersing themselves in Tokyo's rich heritage. Number 4. Greenwood Cemetery, Brooklyn, New York, United States. Greenwood Cemetery, located in New York's vibrant Brooklyn borough, is much more than just a final resting place. Since its opening in 1838, it has acquired a sacred aura and has become a cultural and historical landmark in the city. The cemetery is architecturally stunning, with its Gothic-style gates inviting visitors into a world of serenity and reflection. As visitors walk through the tree-lined paths and manicured gardens, they are surrounded by a peaceful and comforting atmosphere. The statues that adorn the grounds, some of which recreate biblical scenes, add a touch of majesty and solemnity to the ambiance. Greenwood is also the resting place of numerous notable figures in the history of New York and the United States in general. From influential politicians to artists and entrepreneurs, many prominent individuals have chosen the cemetery as their final resting place, adding an additional layer of historical interest to the site. But Greenwood is not just a cemetery. It is also an urban retreat where the living can enjoy the tranquility and beauty of nature. Its landscape spaces offer a place of escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, where visitors can stroll, reflect, or simply enjoy the serene surroundings. Number 5. Père Lachaise, Paris, France. Père Lachaise Cemetery, located in the heart of Paris, is a landmark that attracts visitors from all over the world. Founded in 1804, this historic cemetery is the largest in Paris and one of the most visited on the planet. What makes Père Lachaise so special is its impressive collection of tombs and monuments, which serve as the final home of some of history's most influential figures. Among the illustrious residents are world-renowned philosophers, writers, musicians, politicians, and artists. From legendary rocker Jim Morrison to literary genius Oscar Wilde to composers Gioacchino Rossini and Georges Bizet, as well as philosopher Jean-François Lyotard, Père Lachaise Cemetery is home to an incredible diversity of talent and personalities. Each tomb and mausoleum tells a unique story, reflecting the life and accomplishments of the deceased. Visitors can stroll among the serene tree-lined avenues and admire the variety of architectural and sculptural styles that adorn the cemetery. From the imposing statues to the delicate funerary monuments, every corner of Père Lachaise breathes history and art. In addition to being a place of eternal rest, the cemetery is also a popular tourist destination, where history, culture, and music buffs can pay homage to their idols and explore the most fascinating corners of Paris. Whether to contemplate the tombstones of famous figures or simply to enjoy a stroll among the tranquil beauty of the site, Père Lachaise offers an unforgettable experience for all who visit. Before continuing, don't forget to like and subscribe. We also invite you to activate the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Number 6. La Recoleta Cemetery, Buenos Aires, Argentina. The Recoleta Cemetery, located in the heart of Buenos Aires, Argentina, is one of the most recognized and visited cemeteries in all of Latin America. Founded in 1822, this historic cemetery is much more than a place of eternal rest. It is a true open-air museum that houses the tombs of some of the most notable and famous people of Argentina and the world. Among the illustrious figures laid to rest at La Recoleta or Eva Perón, one of the most influential women in Argentine history, presidents of the country, Nobel Prize laureates such as Luis Federico Leloir, and Admiral Guillermo Brown, considered the father of the Argentine Navy. There is even a granddaughter of Napoleon Bonaparte among the cemetery's residents. The architectural and sculptural variety at La Recoleta is impressive. From majestic mausoleums to delicate statues, each tomb tells its own story and reflects the importance and legacy of those who lie beneath it. Visitors can stroll through the intricate pathways, surrounded by memorials, marveling at the beauty and serenity of the site. In addition to being a destination for those interested in Argentine history and culture, La Recoleta Cemetery is a tourist attraction in its own right. Its impressive architectural structures and rich history make it a fascinating place to explore, whether to pay homage to the illustrious departed or simply to enjoy the quiet beauty and serenity of the cemetery. Number 7. Xoxocotlán, Oaxaca, Mexico. Xoxocotlán, located in the state of Oaxaca, Mexico, is a place where the traditions of mourning and the link between the living and the dead are celebrated in a unique way rooted in Mexican culture. In this town, death is not seen as the end, but as a transition to another form of existence, and every year, rituals and festivities are held to remember and honor loved ones who have passed away. During the festivities, visitors to Xoxocotlán can witness a touching display of love and respect for the deceased. The streets are filled with color, with thousands of flowers, especially the emblematic cempasúchil flowers, and candles are lit to illuminate the path of the deceased back to the world of the living. Music is also an integral part of these celebrations, with entire families gathering around the graves playing guitars and singing songs in honor of their loved ones. These traditions are not only a way to remember the deceased, but also a way to keep alive the memory of those who are no longer physically among us. In Xoxocotlán, mourning is lived collectively, with the community united in recognizing and celebrating the lives of those who have departed. For visitors, these festivities offer a unique opportunity to immerse themselves in the rich culture and spirituality of Mexico, as well as to reflect on the meaning of life and death. Beyond being simply a tourist experience, a visit to Xoxocotlán during these festivities can be a moving and transformative experience that leaves a lasting impression on those fortunate enough to witness it. Number 8. The Magnificent Seven, London, United Kingdom. The Magnificent Seven is an informal term referring to 7 large cemeteries located in different areas of London, United Kingdom. This group of cemeteries was inspired by the famous Père Lachaise cemetery in Paris, which became a model for urban cemeteries in Europe during the 19th century. The history of these cemeteries dates back to 1832, when the British Parliament passed a law allowing the construction of private cemeteries outside of central London. This was due to growing concern about overcrowding in existing cemeteries and the public health problems associated with them. The Magnificent Seven include cemeteries such as Highgate Cemetery, Kensal Green Cemetery, and West Norwood Cemetery, among others. These cemeteries are not only eternal resting places for many notable and prominent people in British history, but they are also semi-public spaces that offer the living the opportunity to enjoy nature and history. Many of these cemeteries are designed as landscaped parks, with meandering paths, ancient trees, and a variety of flora and fauna. Some have even been designated as local nature reserves, meaning they are protected and preserved for the enjoyment of the community. For visitors, the Magnificent Seven offer a unique opportunity to explore London's history and nature in a tranquil and serene setting. In addition to honoring the illustrious departed, the living can enjoy a scenic walk, participate in guided tours, or simply relax in the quiet beauty of these historic cemeteries. Number 9. Mount Auburn Cemetery, Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA. Mount Auburn Cemetery, located in Cambridge, Massachusetts, is a truly remarkable place with a rich history and distinctive charm. Founded in 1831, it is recognized as the first landscaped cemetery in the United States, and its landscaping influenced the creation of many similar cemeteries throughout the country. What makes Mount Auburn so special is its impressive collection of graves and monuments, as well as its peaceful and serene natural setting. The cemetery is home to the graves of numerous prominent authors, scientists, politicians, and artists, many of whom rest under the shade of ancient oaks and majestic maples. This diversity of personalities and accomplishments contributes to the richness and depth of Mount Auburn's cultural and historical legacy. One of the most prominent features of the cemetery is the Bigelow Chapel, built in the 1840s. This distinctive architectural structure adds a touch of beauty and solemnity to the cemetery landscape and has become one of Mount Auburn's most recognizable landmarks. In addition to its historical and cultural significance, Mount Auburn Cemetery has also captured the imagination of many for for its enigmatic and cinematic appearance. Its winding paths, sculptural monuments, and quiet, contemplative atmosphere make it a popular location for film shoots and photo shoots. Number 10. The Old Jewish Cemetery, Prague, Czech Republic. The Old Jewish Cemetery, located in Prague, Czech Republic, is a landmark that offers a unique window into Jewish history and culture in Europe. Dating back to the 15th century, this cemetery is one of the oldest and largest Jewish cemeteries in Central Europe. What makes the Old Jewish Cemetery so impressive is its density of gravestones, with more than 12,000 protruding from the ground in a relatively small space. This landscape of stacked tombstones creates a unique and poignant atmosphere that evokes centuries of Jewish history and tradition. Among the tombs is that of Prague's Rabbi Judah Loew ben Bezalel, who is known for the legend of creating the clay golem. Over his tomb stands a majestic lion, symbolizing strength and protection. According to legend, the rabbi created the golem to protect the Jewish community of Prague from anti-Semitic pogroms and persecutions. In addition to its historical and religious significance, the Old Jewish Cemetery is a place of great architectural and spiritual beauty. Its narrow, winding alleys, surrounded by ancient moss-covered tombstones, transport visitors through the centuries of Jewish history in Prague.